Welcome to We Want Picks. This is our call-in show. This is the opportunity.
Ring.
I'm not doing some weird. This is your opportunity to call in, chat with us, ask a question, say mean things, whatever you want to do. Think old school call-in sports radio. That's what we're doing. And in order to call in, all you need to do is be a premium member. If you're a premium member,
and silence your phone.
And I just did. If you're a premium member, the link to call into this show right now is in two different places. One, on your account page. Log in to the website, go to my account, and right there, bang, you'll see the link to call in. Or if you've linked your Discord in the Premium Alerts Discord channel, call in. Let's have some fun. It's been 2 weeks since we've done one of these shows. The last time we did it was like
that long?
17. It's felt like
Has it been that long?
Yesterday. Let me finish my pitch. Anyway, that's why premium memberships show great, guys. Not only is it the tangible things, it's the intangibles, like hanging out with us. If you want $50 for free, if you're recovering from last week, let's say you put all your money on JJ Aldrich.
Wow. What an idiot.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
We will send you $50. The only thing you need to do is go to wewantpicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit. I will send you $50 as a thank you. WeWantPicks.com/bets. Use any one of our links. Sign up. Make a deposit. We'll send you 50 scavagons as a thank you. Sorry, I'm looking...
I'm looking at that guy that says he's low-key crushing on Miller. That's like the hot topic this week is that everyone's like seeing pictures of Juliana
Instagram
Miller.
got thirsty.
And it was like, holy shit. And then I screenshotted this. I put it in Discord. I thought it was pretty funny because it's pretty debatable. She posted a picture of her in her shorts, and she was like, cutting weight, but still got the hottest legs around, is what she said. I mean, and they're okay, but it's not like... I mean,
well, that's why everybody's talking about it this week. She turned a corner, and now that's what she's doing. Like, she was just like...
to her. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that claim is like, especially when you... Yeah. I mean, we know Tab the Ricci. I mean, we know Amanda Heba. I mean, we know Mackenzie Dern. We got Norman Doman. I mean, there's a lot of people out there. And to say you have, I would question that. I would question that.
Well, she doesn't say she's the hottest, just the hottest legs.
I know, but...
Do legs stop at the ass? Or is that including the ass? She's not saying I have a nice ass. She's saying I have nice legs.
No, it's the whole thing. It's like calves, it's legs, it's ass. And it's not, I mean, I'm not saying that, Juliana, I'm not saying you got something working. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that something ain't going on. I'm not saying that I'm not interested, Juliana, but I'm just saying the hottest legs. I need to see more proof. I mean, if you want to prove it, I mean, we can get a group chat going, and everyone can start sending me pictures, and we will get down to who has the hottest legs. I don't mind doing that. I'll take it.
I think we need to prove that your salamander is actually freckled. T-Rex, sounds like you're a new premium member. So in order to link your Discord, when you log into premium membership, just click on account. Big button, link Discord. Just link your Discord. Once your Discord's linked, it takes a few minutes for the API to run, and then you'll be yellow in Discord. That's how you know you're officially linked. And you could see two different channels are premium members only. Premium Alerts and WWP, what's that one? Lounge. Those two are premium only. That's how you'll know you're linked. Guys, it's been a pretty successful year for premium members. Not only can you call in and hang out, we've given you 21.45 units of net profit. What are you laughing at? Oh, Jesus Christ. 21.45 units of net profit. Guys, every single week, we get a ton of new premium members. It's growing at an insane rate. So that means every week, there's brand new people that are seeing these bets for the very first time. Sometimes, some of those people showed up for UFC 285 and they made a fortune. Some showed up for UFC 283. They made a fortune. Some showed up for some other cards that were a little trickier and maybe it wasn't as lucrative. The good news is membership is for the entire month. Every event in that month. And we have not had a single month. I don't care how you want to do your rolling 30 days. We have not had a single month where we have been down or even close to down units. We're up over 21 overall for 2023. Guys, premium membership also gets you the line movement tracker. This has been an amazing tool. It's actually your favorite tool. I can see we do 220-something thousand clicks on the website. The average time on the website, 6-something minutes. Line movement trackers where you spend a lot of your time. And yeah, I don't know why I have that slide on there twice, but I do. Last thing, Jakey. We're adding partners and affiliates. This is twofold. What are you doing?
Just go. Let's get it over with.
Don't forget to keep timestamps for the weekend review. We need so we need somebody to do that for us.
Somebody just watches them and we got some.
I know, it's just so hard because we do those weekend review videos now. We do those weekend review videos now, which, it's really just a slice and dice of our funniest moments and a couple of recap things, but we have to keep track of the freaking timestamps to know what to put in there, and that it's daunting. It's daunting. Anyway, we're adding affiliates, Jakey boy. So we're adding 2 groups. One, there are people that will add their own premium content to our website. We got a couple of names to reveal shortly once that's up. And 2, there will be people that can make money selling premium. And not only will you make money selling it, you're going to get residual commission. If you bring in a new premium member, we're going to pay you commission every single month that person is a premium member. If you're interested, you need to have some sort of audience and stuff like that. If you're interested, go to the website, click apply to become affiliate. We do have a $2 super chat from Quentin Lisenby. Jacob's massive bet. Jacob, you want to talk about your bet? Thank you, Quint.
I think it's it might be massive for some people, but it's a pretty normal bet for me, I would say.
1 unit,
$1,000 on Leon, and it's the easiest money I ever made. Well, not the easiest, but it'll feel good.
Well, not as good as the easiest did, but no. You already started with the you and I are homosexual together innuendos.
Whoa!
You're not gonna start rolling in your weird sex noises as well. Okay, you're not gonna do both of those.
You're the one that brought that up this time, so.
Because you did it the whole live stream on Tuesday.
Thing for a while. I think you're the
you
one
did it on Tuesday talking about the hair on my back.
You trying to remind me, hey, don't forget, we are homosexuals. You know what I mean?
First of all, we're not. I'm married with kids. Jacob, it's still up in the air.
It is.
But you were making all of. Jacob's figuring it out. Got to taste all the flavors to find out which one's your favorite.
What was that? I'm sorry.
That was what?
I'm sorry?
I said I have a $2 super chat from Ginny the Genie. Affiliate sounds cool. Hey, Jimmy, if you have some sort of social presence, want to hawk that link, we will pay you monthly for everybody. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat.
He could be in premium and give away the 3 wishes.
What 3 wishes, Jacob?
Well, whatever. Anyway, he gives away. He's a genie, so he can give away.
Oh.
Understand? I mean, gee, what the fuck? What
first
the fuck?
You can't ask for more wishes.
That was the most simple connection I could ever set up for you, and it fucking just flew over your head. Holy
Dara
shit.
Bogdary just signed up to be a premium member.
Going over your head.
Actually, Abteen just signed up to be a premium member. Let's see if he calls in. In the meantime, we have a call from our buddy Vicious, who is in a windstorm. How's the storm, Vicious?
Wait, it sounds like it's a windstorm right where I'm at?
Hey, I assume you're driving.
Yeah, I'm driving.
Damn, he's got the top down?
Yeah.
I wish.
He's got the top chopped off?
What's going on?
Miata?
No, man, I would never own a Miata.
Here's a question for you. If you knew Jacob drove a Miata, would you think more of him, less of him, or not care?
Well, me being a previous car salesman, I would think less of him, and that's only
okay.
why I'm sorry.
And knowing now that Jacob did own a Miata for many years, does that make him manlier, less manly, or very effeminate?
Comfortable with my sexuality.
So definitely, was definitely making him more manly now because he doesn't own it anymore.
Thank you.
Well, that's because he got a Sebring.
I'm man enough and comfortable enough with myself that I can throw the top down on an MX-5 and cruise around the beach.
No, it's a Miata. Don't church it up.
Yeah, I sold Chevy, Hyundai, and Honda, but I also got to sell other shit. And I wouldn't sell Jacob or Miana if he came to deal with me.
You guys, listen, guy, listen. Yeah, this is not the dealership for you, pal. You're gonna have to go head over to Provincetown. They'll take care of you.
Man,
what's going on, Vicious? Who do you have in the main event?
Man, fucking Leon Edwards, Rocky, man. He's smashing this dude. Smashing.
I can't. But did you have him winning the first time?
You know what? As crazy as it sounds, I took a flyer bet. I'm like, man, if Leon does, it's gonna be late. You know, after he gets, kind of tossed around because of because of the wrestling. But now after the fact, we find about the altitude, all these different things. But regardless of all that, yeah, I did. I had a round 4 or 5 knockout that was stupid. Like I threw like a couple bucks on it, and I fucking made like $200 on it. So yeah,
There you go.
I mean, but yeah, I was rooting for him to end the fight. You know what I mean? To not make it, a boring decision. And I don't think it's gonna be a boring decision this time. At least this time, I got the under 4.5 to mess around with. I got, what I'm saying, if you guys are listening to We Want Picks, as you should, you should feel very confident that Usman is mad. He is mad. And if he is mad and the knees are, he drank his what shit my mom drinks, fucking that knee juice they sell at fucking Walgreens. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he drank his
What the
knee
fuck
juice,
is knee juice?
I don't know.
Milk?
It's like when you have like bad joints, they sell some stuff. I forget what it's called. I'm butchering the name of it, but whatever it is, if he drank,
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
Why? So where does this whole Kamaru Usman has bad knees, bad joints bullshit come from?
Kamaru? He's the one that says it.
Yeah, but he said it one time on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he's a liar.
I know, but he even says he can't go downstairs, or he can't walk downstairs. He has to walk down them backwards or some bullshit or something like that. He's
exactly,
dude. He's such a
no.
bullshit.
I may be not playing off the fact that his knees coming into the ring are going to be bad, but before that, the second fight, I was watching Leon's Instagram, social media. I was also watching his brother. His brother's a monster. And
whose brother?
I already know Leon's brother. His brother's in Bellator, I believe.
I didn't know that.
They should do
brother's in another fight league.
They should do Leon and his brother versus Usman and his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leon's brother is nasty, and I've noticed that that video before that fight and then the video before this fight, I feel like Leon's just coming with a different game plan. Yeah, I got to work on the wrestling. Yeah, I got to be able to pop up a little quicker than I did, even though I was getting back up. But attack the legs. I mean, like Jacob said, come in the ring first round. It's gonna get blocked, but throw the hardest head kick you can, just to remind him that your back of your head once touched this canvas. And I'm trying to make
fuck around and find out.
Fuck around, find out. The more you fuck around, the more you find out.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my thing. Obviously, we know my take. Unlike Jacob, I am not putting my money where my mouth is, so I will give Jacob that credit. He doesn't just come on here and say his stupid bullshit. He believes it. He believes his bullshit. Very similar to the guy that runs Scientology. He believes that there's like aliens and there's a book and all that bullshit. Jacob believes.
I just want to be very clear that I am not making fun of Scientology.
So they don't cancel you.
Those are very powerful people. So I just want to understand, and they kind of run Hollywood a little bit. So I just wanted to say that I fully support you and your Scientology ways.
Something else we need to touch on. Have you guys not seen the interview with Mokiev? Like saying that 10 weeks ago, like Jacob already mentioned it in the live video, everybody. But 10 weeks ago, this injury to the shoulder for a grappler was him falling on it. And then going to the doctor and the doctor saying, yes, you need to sit in this chair and have me do something to your shoulder, surgery. And he said, okay, I will make a decision on whether I come back to see you. And then he said the fight got announced. He said, okay, cool. If I can't do it 5 weeks before, I'll let somebody know, and that way they can rebook the fight. He's like, fuck it, I'm in here. How is a grappler with let's say he's rehabbed it up to 75%. And his last fight went 3 rounds, which because of the other person being a worthy adversary. Man, I'm loving Jafael this week. You know what I mean? At 5 plus 525, just because of the X factor of, dude, his shoulders healed all the way. Like, can the newcomer squeak out a decision win? Can he finish him? What can he do here?
Yeah, listen, your audio's getting wonky. Is it weird for you too, Jacob, or just me?
No, it's cutting it out a little bit.
Okay, yeah, okay. Just making sure it was my headphones. Your audio's getting a little wonky, so I'm gonna let you go because I can barely hear you. But I'll answer the question. If you get better signal, call back in.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for calling and call back in if your signal cleans up.
Oh yeah, I'll call back later when I get home.
Okay, cool. So he was basically talking about the Makayev shoulder thing. The what's interesting about that is obviously we knew he announced, like you said, end of December on Instagram. Oh, my shoulder.
December 30th, 2022 was the exact date. I believe it was 10:34 p.m.
So then, you figure the guy accepts a fight. He's good to go. Like, he did what he needed to do. So it really wasn't until... What are you laughing at?
I just read these comments sometimes. Somebody said, Angelo, shoot a buck on that game. Just fucking get up and just fucking shoot a buck. Oh, shit.
That is... Shooting games are my favorite. Well, before I get off topic. Anyway.
Well,
what?
Kind of a wild thing to say. Oh, shooting games are my favorite.
I said it like that. Like I had my hand wrapped around my... brajol. Anyway, we just assume he accepted a fight. He's good to go. And then this week or last week, he's like, yeah, I needed surgery. I told him no. It's like, what? Geez, still? You didn't get that taken care of? So if he comes in here, Jacob, what do you think they should do to him if he comes in and it's a TJ Dillashaw situation? Shoulder doesn't work. Yeah, I know. I needed to swallow my spit. I didn't. What do you think they should... What do you think they should do to him? Excuse me. What do you think? Do you think they should cut him like Dillashaw? If
they're not going to cut him, and I don't think it's going to be a Dillashaw situation. I don't think it's as bad. I think Dillashaw's was like fuck. Like
his was fuck.
Like if anything was going to happen, he knew because he even said, "I know what's going to pop out of place." So he knew that it was bad. Where Makayev, I think it's just like a little bit sore, and maybe it dislocates again, but it would have to have something dislocated. Where TJ, it sounds like it was like popping in and out normally because he told the ref before the fight, "Hey, my shoulder's going to pop out. Don't stop the fight. I'll be fine."
That's crazy. That's crazy. $10 super chat from Big Blunts. What's the largest bet you've both placed? I'm riding with Jacob on Leon. I got $1,500 on his money line, $100 on him by sub, and I had $300 on Leon at plus 300 in the first matchup. Let's repeat history.
The sub thing is interesting. I'm starting to lean a little bit. I think that I guess there could be, but in my mind, this fight doesn't look anything like the first fight. I think there's a lot of different things that happen. I think Leon is going to try to wrestle to withstand the best way to not get taken down is to get your own takedown or offensive wrestle Usman. I see Leon doing a little bit of that. I think there's a little bit more scrambling, a little bit more wrestling. So the sub prop is interesting. Usman is going to be a tough guy to sub unless he's hurt because he knows what he's doing down there and he's a wrestler so he can keep pretty good control. But it is an interesting play if he gets hurt and he tries to wrestle out of instinct and Leon's there with my dreaded Gilly.
Yeah, obviously I don't think Leon Edwards. I don't think he's going to win, let alone by submission. Obviously, decision.
But this is my biggest bet to answer the question on one single fighter.
Yeah, because you've bet way more money than this in a weekend, but never just one ticket.
That's a normal weekend, yeah. But yeah. On
you
one ticket for
have
one
a
fight or one fight. It's not a problem if you're fucking winning. So.
Yeah, well, is that true?
That is 100% true.
I don't know if it is. I don't know. I don't know if that is a true statement. I'm much more conservative than Jacob. I've never done $1,000 on a single fight. I've done many hundreds on a single fight, but never $1,000 on a single fight. And we're just different people fundamentally when it comes to that
tall,
stuff.
strong, good looking. You're short, squatty, sweaty.
Yeah, if I got freckles everywhere, I'm allergic to the sun. I probably can't swim. I don't even know yet, but I probably don't know how to swim because I grew up in the middle of bumblefuck Indiana.
I think
nowhere near an ocean.
People like you float pretty well.
I grew up nowhere near an ocean.
Every sea is the Dead Sea for you. Every sea is the Dead Sea. You're just out there. Woo, look, I don't even have to tread water, Mom. You're doing great, sweetie. Say it in Italian. I can't say it.
I was going to say, my mother doesn't even speak English, so fuck off.
Shit.
I mean, honestly, like you're very unlikable sometimes, and people the people here love you because I think they see themselves in you, right? Like we've got a core audience that
Honestly,
really. I'm choosing my words.
Of Saved by the Bell. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
You know what's funny is everyone. I assume everyone that watched that show growing up assumed that they were Zach Morris. I watched it. And
I was AC Slater.
That's true. That's a good point. But one of those, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I watched it, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely Zach Morris. I'm definitely. And then I got to high school, I'm like, I'm not Zach Morris. I'm fucking not Zach Morris.
We got a call in, Jakey boy.
I wouldn't screech, but yeah.
Corey, how you doing?
We're back at it like a crack at it, baby.
It never stops. Never stops.
Like that.
All right, so last time I talked to you guys, you feel me? We were talking about John Jones. So how do you feel about the Max Holloway Arnold Allen fight? I'm on Arnold Allen. No cap.
I think here's the problem. Arnold Allen, fast, technical. Arnold Allen could absolutely beat Max Holloway, but Max Holloway has only lost to Volkanovski in like the last 10 years. So you know what I mean? It's hard to quit on him just yet. You say that,
just like tomorrow. I'm with Leon. I was rocking with you, Jake. Oh, hey, Leon sealed the deal. Hey, I was sweating. You heard me sweating. Hey, we'll take that one home though.
Hell yeah.
That was real close. Well, Jacob, answer the Max Holloway and Arnold Allen question.
Yeah, I'm a big, I think Arnold Allen might be my new guy. I'm a big Arnold Allen fan, so I think he can outstrike Max Holloway. I mean, everyone hits Max Holloway. He's just tough as shit. Those wars eventually it's got to wear you down, you know, and you can't keep winning fights at this level as better people keep rising up the ranks being in wars like that. You can't just out-volume people your whole career, you know. Somebody's going to come in and really hurt you, and it seems like he's getting stung a little bit more and more. He's getting hit more and more, it feels like, and I think Arnold Allen could be the dude to do it.
I'm pulling up Arnold Allen on Tapology real quick.
He's a good little fighter.
Who do you think you have Leon Edwards again, Corey?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do.
All right,
and
so
Pereira beating Izzy again.
That's actually one of my slides here.
Could you imagine being Izzy and that happens? He'd be 5-0, right? Is it 5-0?
Well, he beat him twice in kickboxing, one in MMA, so 3-0.
So he'd be 4-0 or 0-4 against Alex. That would be, I couldn't deal with that.
Besides Alex, though, he's basically undefeated. Besides the Jan move up.
That was up a weight class. And the worst part about that will be if Alex Bejeda beats him. I don't know. Alex Bejeda could either be like a phenomenal champion because his striking is impossible, or you just take him down. You know what I mean? He might lose his belt immediately. He could just have Izzy's number and not be able to beat anybody
I think
else.
That's the hardest part of taking him down. He's just so goddamn big.
Yeah, he is massive.
Holy shit.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he is massive. So, all right. So, real quick. Arnold Allen he beat Calvin Kattar, but Calvin Kattar had the knee injury.
Right.
So, that's a little wonky, but fine.
Didn't Allen cause the knee injury? Didn't he TKO him with the knee strike?
I don't remember.
I think he landed on the knee, and then that compromised, and then he stepped on it wrong or something. I thought he's the one that caused that, but I could be wrong.
Well, he could have. So he beat Calvin Kattar. Before that, Dan Hooker. Before that, Sadiq Youssef. Sadiq, very good striker. Dan Hooker, hit or miss, fine. Before that, Nick Lentz, all the way back in 2020. Gilbert Melendez. He doesn't have the greatest resume. If we go to Max,
well, he's still moving up. I mean, he's still.
No, I agree. Max's only losses since 2019 are to Alexander Volkanovski. That's it.
And then the Dustin one up in weight.
He beat that was in 2019. He beat Frankie, which fine, an old Frankie.
But
he beat Calvin.
I think that Dustin one is a little bit interesting because Arnold Allen is a big 145er, and that was at 155. And what Arnold Allen does really well is kind of what Dustin Poirier does, and that's really clean boxing. I mean, Dustin Poirier got in there, and he gets in there, and he kind of Philly shells up, and he stays safe, and he can stay in the pocket and really put damage on people. And Arnold Allen's kind of the same thing with that kind of high guard, that slip and rip, and he could really beat up Max in the pocket.
I'm gonna pull up some stats. Well, it's that we got a couple of good fights coming up. So we have UFC 286, then we have UFC San Antonio, then we have a week off for the first time since the card started. Then we have UFC 287, and that kicks off another streak.
When is the week off?
We have next week, and then we have nothing for April 1st, April Fools. Nothing on April Fools. Then we have UFC 287 right after that. So we have 3 pay-per-views in 6 weeks.
I can't believe, they just announced UFC Dubai in October is UFC 294, and we're at 286. It's like, how the hell do they even get those amount of pay-per-views in there?
Well, May 6th is, so we have UFC 287 is April 8th. May 6th is UFC 288, so that's a month as it should be. July 8th is UFC 290, so there'll be a June one. So I think we're back on the once a month cadence.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Well, I appreciate you guys. I'm not trying to hold up the show, let you guys get to the other people. Other people are more important. You feel me?
No, we appreciate you. Multiple time caller. Thank you very much. That's what the show's all about. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for putting your camera on. Appreciate it for sure.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you, man.
All right.
Go Leon,
See you, dude.
Yes, sir. Peace out.
See you. You said go Leon. I thought you said go lay down. I was like, what the fuck are you telling this guy to lay down for?
Go lay down, babe.
That's what
Lay down, babe. I'll be there.
Like, why the fuck would you say that?
Go lay down, babe. He's in the couch in the other room. All right, lay down, babe. You see him just walking behind me.
What's this fucking dork's problem with me? Oh, he's Canadian.
MMA. I think.
Actually, I don't want to shit on Canadians. Canadians are like the most rabid. Canadians are. They're probably the best MMA fans.
There's only one mean Canadian, and he's in our Discord. He's the only mean Canadian I've ever met.
Who is it?
It could be Fifth.
Oh, Fifth?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because the Canadian fans, the Brazilians and the Canadians are probably the most rabid fans.
Que boom!
And they follow their people. They care about the sport. They follow the sport generally. But the Brazilians will walk out. The Brazilians will walk out on Glover Teixeira's retirement fight. The Canadians would never do that to a Canadian fighter. So the Canadians are probably the better fans overall.
Well,
it's just,
You'll never catch me trashing the Brazilians, Is this game started yet? I'm trying to check this. I have a March Madness. I mean, we're doing this in the middle of March Madness right now, which is a little bit crazy.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a call-in show. It's a hangout show.
Minus
We've had
12
2
and a
callers
half.
already.
Oh, my God. They're up fucking 9 at half. It's Colgate. And then I have Northwestern winning. They're up fucking 2. Then I have Northern Kentucky plus 18 and a half, as that game has not started yet. That's 8:20 here in about half an hour.
We got a question. Here's a question for you, Jacob, from Doughboy. Hey, Jacob, what odds would you put on Angelo William Knight wrestling match?
William Knight minus 10,000.
Okay. Listen, I'll tell you right now.
What the fuck are you going to do to William Knight?
I am 100% a better wrestler. It's without question. It's a factual statement.
He is 100% 3 times as strong as you. It's not going to matter.
Absolutely.
It's not going to matter.
Oh, it'll
You're
matter.
going to grab his leg, and it's not going to fucking move.
I got to grab a leg. What am I, a moron? You pick an ankle. You shoot low. Somebody is bigger and stronger. You shoot low.
You can grab his ankle, and you're not going to move that leg.
Nah. He's not, first of all.
Nah.
I wrestle Big Bill Hankel. Nobody knows who he is here, but that dude is 6'8", huge, biggest human being I've ever known in real life, and was a state champion wrestler. And we would go at it, and you learn 0% chance I'm not gonna outstrength you. I need to shoot below the knees, and I gotta shoot. I'm a big man. I'll shoot. William Knight doesn't shoot. He's gonna bend over, and if William Knight gets my leg, he's gonna pick me up.
There you
So
go.
I gotta stay on the outside, shoot below the knee, bingo bongo. I'm in trash shape, so this is all of 2 minutes of. This is all of 2 minutes.
Somebody send that to William.
There you go. It would have to be shark bait, takedowns only.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Changing the rules.
I did tell myself I would compete in a wrestling tournament in the next year or two. But Texas
Did you see that? Did you see that TikTok of the guy that just entered some? He had never wrestled ever.
Yeah,
and just entered some like open mat, whatever, and was like.
Well, almost every tournament has that ability.
and the people and his friends are like trying to give him instructions and stuff. He he was literally trying. I mean, he shot a takedown. He was trying to get reversals and stuff. And then he was looking at the camera like, I don't know what I'm doing and stuff. When he was like almost getting pinned, it was really funny.
The number one comment in that video was, "It's so hard to wrestle somebody who doesn't know how to wrestle," and that's 100% true. Because if you're not moving the way I expect you to move, it's like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, that's
like Jesus. Why is your leg
clean
not?
Boxers get in trouble sometimes. I mean, in UFC, sometimes the clean boxers come in and they get in trouble because against those wrestlers with those wild looping right hands that shouldn't come at angles that they come at, and they get knocked out because of it.
Oh yeah, I mean it's definitely. I mean, if I've wrestled, I don't know, 1,000 matches or something. Because even after, like I wrestled as a coach, I coached for 10 years or something stupid before moving to Texas.
I was also a coach, so. And
I would wrestle. Did you compete in girls volleyball that you coached?
We did have some like fundraiser type tournaments, and I absolutely fucking dominated.
Oh, you beat the girls at girls volleyball? Congratulations!
No, it was co-ed tournaments, and I absolutely, like I said, dominated. So.
Oh wow! Congratulations!
It was on a girls' net though, which you put me on a women's net, and I'm spiking it like this, like fucking.
The women's net is lower?
Yeah, it's lower. Come on.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's lower.
What the hell is this guy saying? What's the black join button I see for WWP? Where? I don't know what you're talking about. Billy Nicholson says, Angelo bringing out the Sticky McGibbons rulebook. I am a cheater. I'm not going to lie. I'm a cheater. You can't cheat in a wrestling match as referee and all that crap, but like...
You grabbing nuts?
No, never. I don't drill for oil or anything. Nothing like that. No, all class. All class on the mat. 100% serious, all class. But when it comes to backyard games, you've played wiffle ball with me at the park with Casey and some people. It's Angelo's rules, baby. It's Angelo's rules.
It's definitely an interesting experience, that's for sure. You get pretty handsy.
I can't wait till the next... I see you, Joey. I'll put you on a second. I can't wait till there's a Fight Foods vlog that lines up with a wiffle ball game in the park. Because you're going to see... It'll be very interesting to see.
I will absolutely shine. People are going to be like, holy shit, that guy is a fucking athlete.
I think the edit will probably be... Oh, how about that grand slam I hit off a D1 baseball player? How about that? I have it somewhere, too. I signed it. I dated it. Bingo.
Guy had vertigo. Didn't know where he was at.
He did have vertigo, but that's not the point.
He didn't even know where he was at.
Joey T with the worst camera angle of all time. Joey.
I'm on my phone.
They say the camera adds 10 pounds. When you hold it under your chin like that, it adds about 86 pounds, Joey.
Hey.
Hold that shit up.
I actually weighed myself fucking yesterday. I was like, holy shit.
223.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, well, let us guess. Hold on. How tall are you?
I'm 5'9", 5'10".
223.
More.
No, 256.
248.
Okay. Well, you split the difference.
I mean, the only reason you guessed that is because he said more on mine. You cheated, so.
223 is not that much.
No.
Hey, sometimes people just have big faces.
Yeah, I have a big face, man.
No, it's all good. I love you, Joey.
Yeah, no worries. What's going on, Joe?
Not much, man. Just looking over some bets I'm about to put down for tomorrow.
Where are you?
Do tell.
I'm in Jersey.
No.
Your location.
It's your house?
Oh, it's my parents. I'm in the basement.
Gotcha. There you go.
Stuff for them. Yeah. I got my own.
There you go. What bets you got going on?
I'm definitely over Chris Leroy Duncan. That's I hate to say it because I do like Dusko, but I think he gets knocked the hell out.
What are those odds now? I need to check. They move it more than that. He was at minus 200. Let me see. I wouldn't be surprised if he closes 230.
Okay, we lost Joey. The basement. Did you turn the camera off? You trying to fix that angle?
I think he was checking the bets.
And while he's doing that, hey, Jid, when you watch the Fight Food vlogs, you're going to see Bryce, you're going to see Casey. Both of them are genuine D1 baseball players. Casey's there all the time. That dude played in the D1 World Series. And apparently he would have been drafted if he didn't have a nasty attitude. He has a nasty attitude.
Yeah, I got 225 for Leroy.
Ooh, I got it 180 for premium members. Go to we1picks.com. Sign up today because I placed that bet on Sunday for premium members. I got him at minus 180. I thought that was the best value in the entire card. That is we1picks.com. $10 a month. Best value you'll ever find on the fucking internet, in the industry. Second to none. I got my banana.
Face it. Oh, you got to end it with one bite. Face that banana.
Why did you just go so fucking excited for me to do that?
Just for the edits and the clips later. Just for the edits and the clips later. Joey T, you've been here since like day 3. How's life, man?
Good, just staying busy working.
What do you do for work? You don't have to tell us if you don't want.
Asphalt construction. Stay busy.
Oh, nice.
This guy was one of our first 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Him and Jesse.
Just show him some fucking respect.
Legit.
And it originally I came across Dan Kramer, and I was like, what the hell is he up to? And then he told me about We Want Picks. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, we want picks. Jacob and I have the picks. Asphalt, if you came down to Texas, this entire, where Jacob and I live, we live near each other, about 10 minutes. This entire area.
The bigger apartment. He's below me in the one bedroom.
I'm in a house. I'm in a house.
Well, I'm not sure you can prove that.
Okay.
Let's see how much I yell, and let's see if it echoes.
This carpet, so it actually won't echo.
There you go. There we go.
Why don't you yell? Huh? You fucking face that banana. You absolute dog. You absolute dog. Zach said, how do you call in? You got to be a premium member at WeWantPicks.com, and the link is right there in the Discord or in your profile on the website. Joey, if you moved to Texas, you still with that girl?
Yeah.
Okay,
congratulations.
That was a
Love
dicey
is hard
question.
to find, Joey. You gotta
She's a pain
I swear to God,
times,
don't you fucking let her go. Promise me you will never let her go because you will never find another one. I promise you that. Not just you personally. It's hard
Especially the one
there.
that's into fighting. So, hey.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if I'm not finding a girl, Joey, you don't have a fucking chance out there.
When was that? Wait, hold on. With your dream scenario of Rebus, when was your last relationship?
Fucking
2002. And what? I was what, middle school back then, maybe, or elementary. Shit.
I mean, 2002.
I know you're almost 40.
2000. Dude, Joey's fucking ripping your asshole open. First of all, it probably was 2000. It probably was 2002. That fucking dork. Listen, I'm married with kids. Jacob's got the life, man. He's hanging out, doing whatever the hell he wants to do, whenever the hell he wants to do it. All sorts of money that he could just set on fire for no reason whatsoever. We're doing it wrong, Joey.
Yeah. I ain't married yet, but hey, no kids yet, but I'm still young.
Now, I've got 2 daughters, and I love them to absolute death. I couldn't even imagine having a son. I don't even know. All my friends make fun of me for having daughters. I couldn't even imagine what it's like having a son. And they drive me absolutely nuts, but they're still young enough and cute enough where boys don't matter. None of that shit matters.
Yeah.
So I love it, but in a few years, I'll probably absolutely hate it.
Yeah, hopefully you're not locked up by then.
Hey, how you doing, Jake?
Welcome back, buddy.
Here for my apology.
Wait, hold on. From who?
Jesus Christ, Joey's really letting you have it, man.
Yeah, after all we've been through, too. I would never talk to him the way that he's talking to me.
It is a very
I don't
one-sided.
know, Jake. Last time I recall, I remember you called me out pretty good when Carl Williams got fucking absolutely fucking steamrolled that Penn State wrestler, and I got the earful of that shit.
That is true. You said this guy is Penn State wrestler. It's a lock.
I threw 2 units on that wrestler, and I thought early he's gonna do fine. Then he got absolutely fucking steamrolled.
Good. Carl Williams is a big fan of mine too. He I don't know if you saw that. He commented on our
a big fan of mine.
One of our videos. He was like, "Thanks for your support, Jacob." I say, "Hey,
is
buddy.
Carl Williams now a subscriber of the Freckle Salamander?"
He should be. I think he subscribed to my OnlyFans.
Uh-oh.
Did you ever figure that out? I literally told Jacob. I said, Jacob, so we own.
I have an OnlyFans. Yeah, it's just not verified. I just haven't verified it.
Well, because I own like 30 domains. Anytime
put
I
in
think
the,
of anything,
hold on.
anytime I push anything on here, I own the domain and we get it going. And I told Jacob, start an OnlyFans with Freckled Salamander or I'm going to do it. So you did it. Obviously, you don't post anything, but but you said they gave you a hard time because your profile picture was actually of a salamander.
Of a salamander, because I tried to verify so I can make it a verified account or whatever. And they were like, yeah, your profile picture and your identification don't match. I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking salamander.
Also, thank you, Rona. I don't know if that's ironic, but Rona became a premium member 3 minutes ago. Thank you, Rona.
Just don't get nobody sick.
Hopefully you'll call in. Did you get Rona, Joey?
I did. My right when I was knocking on wood saying I never get sick, my girlfriend went to Hawaii and she gave me Rona for a week.
Whoa, Hawaii.
Wow.
Fancy. Must be nice. Must be nice. You have any questions for us, Joey?
Let me see. Oh, do you think I should probably go to that fight, Aljo and Cejudo?
Where is
It's
it?
in Jersey.
Oh, Jersey?
I'm considering it.
Hell yeah, I'm all about it now.
Yeah,
I had
you
my
should
one
go.
experience, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, the problem is, Jake, you'll never get that again.
Well, I know.
I told Jacob if it goes to Dallas, because Jacob got the tickets for UFC 285, invited me very graciously, appreciate it.
And he said,
But I said no. I said, listen, I as dumb as it sounds. Well, first of all, that's like
you said
handing
you
somebody a
your body
bill.
wasn't pool ready, was the quote. My body is not pool ready, because I said maybe if it's warm enough, we'll go to the pool. My body is not pool ready. This is why he didn't go.
I said I appreciate the offer for tickets, but I like to watch at the house. I got people that come, they rely on me. These people rely on me for food and entertainment. And I prefer to watch that stuff at home. But I did say, if it goes to Dallas, I'll spend the 10 grand or whatever it is, book the VIP suite, the skybox, and we'll go. And the UFC, I turned 40 on June 4th. I'm 39.
God damn.
June 4th. June 4th is my birthday. I turned 40. That was like the Kevin Hart.
God.
Jesus Christ. Joey, how the fuck old are you, Joe?
I'm 30.
You're 30?
Yeah.
Jeez, you're not aging well.
No, I'm not. I'll admit that.
Anyway, I turned 40 on June 4th. June 3rd is what we think is a UFC pay-per-view. They haven't announced. They've just announcing random fights. Somebody said it was a pay-per-view. They didn't say where or anything. If that shit is at American Airlines Arena in Dallas, I will book that suite, invite friends,
Shit, I'll take a flight down to Dallas.
and we'll book.
got
I
family there.
said friends, and we'll let it ride, and we'll let it ride.
You can be my +1, Joey.
Hey, I appreciate that, Jakey.
He's gonna need to be.
Damn. Yeah, I'll leave my girlfriend at home.
Actually, bring her with. We might,
She don't got no friends around your age.
no. All
right, Joe,
Maybe us three could figure something out.
We have another caller, Joe.
She don't
you
go
got
for
something
short
for us? You've been rude to Jacob. You've been rude to me.
What the fuck? What'd
he say?
I'm trying to have a nice conversation with this guy.
No, I said
I'm
said,
trying to
"Oh,
have
we
a.
can
I'm
have
just trying to
three." I'm
see
like,
if I can get a
"My girl don't
threesome
go
with
for
this
short
guy and his
people."
girlfriend. He says she does not into short people.
All right, Joey T, we have a couple of callers in the queue. I am going to let you go, but I genuinely appreciate you calling in, doing all the things. You've been more than great to us, so thank you very much for everything.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, Leon's going down though. Sorry,
Get
Jake.
the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. Kick this fucking guy out of here.
He's gone.
Holy shit.
Joey T is
How do we
gone.
block him.
We have, Zach W. You were in the queue. You bailed. My bad. No big deal. We have Young Mistake. How you did your mom made this? She did the name or you did the name?
It was a collective decision.
Yeah, you had a family meeting. You came together. We all think we'll agree.
Yeah,
What's
no, I'm
going
definitely
on?
mistaken. So I'm gonna try to keep this quick because I know there's probably a couple people in the queue.
You're good.
There's not.
What do you guys
There's
what do
not.
you guys think about round robins? I've been doing round robins on like almost every single UFC event. I'll just get all of my picks. I'll do them all as singles, and then at the end I'll throw them all into like a round robin, 3-pick, 4-pick, 5-pick.
Sure.
Doesn't matter.
Before I answer that, how have you been doing with that? You've been up money?
I've been getting fucking eviscerated.
Yeah, there you go. So what a round robin is, so I've only done round robins twice in my life. I live in Texas. In Texas, I have to use Bet Online, right? There's no DraftKings, there's no local sports books here.
Yeah.
But I fly up to Jersey. One of my good friends lives in Jersey. I have a real job, not just this.
Jet up there.
I'll fly up to Jersey. Zach, I see you in the queue. Just sit tight. I'll fly up to Jersey, hang out with my buddy for the weekend. In Jersey, we'll go to the track. That's where they have the sports book. We'll bet on fights. I do round robins there. I have never made money on round robins because what a round robin is...
You can do round robins on Bet Online.
You can do them on Bet Online. What a round robin does is it creates all the parlay options. If you bet 4 people, it'll do fighter A and fighter B in a parlay. A, B, and C in a parlay. A, B, C, D in a parlay. B and C in a parlay. B, C, D in a parlay. So it makes all of those parlays. The problem is one bad pick and the whole thing goes to shit. So a round robin only makes sense if you have like a UFC 285 where there were a couple of people that everybody was like positive we're going to win. That's where a round robin can make you some money. But I am not a round robin fan.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, but I keep doing I'll do 8 to 10 picks, and then I'll do it as if one pick loses. So I'll do 8 picks, and then I'll do a 7-pick round robin.
Yeah.
And then I'll have 2 people lose, and then the whole thing's fun.
Yeah. No, I mean, try messing around with the 5 because round robins are cool because if you're right, you bet it's because you usually do $1 round robin and it ends up being $40 because there's 40 different combinations of 40 different combinations of it's basically making as many parlays as mathematically can happen with that combination of fighters. I've only ever done it twice. I lost. You get money back, so you were like, oh, it wasn't a complete, but you spent 40, you got 20 back. So I don't like round robins.
I think it's just a way. It's like a way to hedge a parlay so you don't hit 0. But I keep getting too greedy with it, so I'll try to.
So try it again. If you're gonna stick with round robins, then go ahead and try it again with 4. Pick 4 fighters that you're positive are gonna win, and give that a shot. Where do you live? What state?
New York.
New York. Oh, okay, so you're using what are you using? DraftKings, Barstool.
DraftKings.
DraftKings. Yeah. So that's
fucking nobody uses Barstool. That happens.
Well, good for them for even making.
My friend
one,
said that FanDuel is better than DraftKings, way better than DraftKings. But I don't know.
It's the number 1 sports book in the country.
I like DraftKings the most personally, but I can see why people like FanDuel.
Yeah.
FanDuel is literally.
I wish that we could do that. It's got to be so fun to be able to parlay props. That's what I want to do is parlay props, just for the fun of it. I mean, just a fun
parlaying props is really really fun. That's what these books get you is I can be disciplined to an extent, but then having the option to do all these dumbass parlays, I always end up losing money.
3 specific finishes, and all of a sudden you're at plus 5,000 already. It's ooh.
I think the worst thing about FanDuel though is especially for MMA, their lines always suck. So if you have a negative 155, if you go on FanDuel, they're a negative 168. And I'd rather do a DraftKings at that point. So
yeah, they definitely and I see you there, Noah. We'll get to you in a second. They definitely those I don't want to say legal sportsbook because using Bet Online, which is what we use, it's perfectly legal in 90% of states. It's offshore sports betting. And the analogy I use is if you go on a cruise and on a cruise you can gamble, it's the exact same thing. It's perfectly legal. It's the exact same thing. But I wouldn't mind and Texas they shot down sports betting last year, but the news has been pushing it lately that they're re-proposing it. So we may have DraftKings here in the next year or two. We'll see what happens.
Hopefully you guys get it because it's really, really, really fun.
It's too easy.
Yeah.
You should. It's honestly Jacob and I are very
thinks
controlled.
It should be banned. Angela
no, I don't think it should be banned. So we got so have you ever done Prize Picks?
Prize Picks is a fucking scam. That's the one I hate.
Why is that a scam? That's so easy.
No, Prize Picks. I've never won on Prize Picks. I've never won a single bet on Prize Picks.
That's on you. Prize Picks is pretty easy. But so anyway, where I was going with that is Prize Picks sent they've changed their terms of use to make it 19 and over instead of 18 and over because they said we recognize 18-year-olds basically have no self-control. So they out of like their own concern for society, they made it 19 and older, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, you have anything else for us? We got a couple people in queue, but I 100% appreciate you calling in. You have anything else for us?
Nah, you can get to them.
Leon or
Hey,
Usman?
thank you for calling in. Yeah, answer.
I'm gonna put Leon in my round robin.
Well, that's why round robins don't work.
That's a confident play.
And that is why
Let's
we got
eat.
to the bottom of why round robins don't work. But thank you. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for putting the camera on. Appreciate you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, see ya. Noah, Zach W. I see you guys there. We're gonna throw Noah on. Noah,
Hey,
how
up,
you
guys?
doing?
Good. How are you guys?
We're all right, man. How are you doing?
Man, I'm just chilling. I thought there would have been more people waiting to call in.
There's a queue. There's a whole queue. There's a whole queue. We got Zach W. sitting here in his car right now, furious that he's not on.
Hey, I'm not gonna be on here not that long.
Nah, you're good.
Hey, I was at the fights too last weekend. I didn't see your ass though, Jacob.
That's because he's so small. That's like spotting. You ever see Willow? That's like finding Willow in a sea of normal sized people. I'm refilling. Jacob, explain yourself.
Bro. I was like, that was one of my main reasons.
Where
I
were
was
you
hyped to
sitting?
go, honestly, I was in the nosebleeds. Like,
Well, there you go. Because I was front and center, lower level,
Damn,
feeling good.
really?
I mean, those literally were $1,500 face value on those a seat. And I bet that day of the fights, they probably were like $5,000 seats we were sitting in. It was crazy. The craziest part was everyone around us was like nobody had any idea what the UFC was or who any of the fighters were. And I was like me and my friend were like the only fans like in our section. And they were all like just like business people, but they wanted to bet on the fights. So they were all asking us like, what should we bet on this one? I'm like, on one guy I was like, hey, bet Cody Garbrandt. If you want to bet this fight, bet Cody Garbrandt. He's like, is that the blue shorts? Which one is that? I'm like, yeah, it's the blue shorts.
Bro,
it was wild. How nobody had any clue.
that fucking Cody Garbrandt fight though.
That's what he needed to do, man. He can't get in there
He
swinging
said he
like
was hurt,
crazy.
though, right? Yeah, he said he had an issue with his elbow or his shoulder and his elbow. He got like a stinger or something. He couldn't really move his full function of his arm or whatever, so he just did what he needed to do to win.
Man, I had a 5-leg parlay, and Valentino was my last one. They all hit like in order, so I was like so fucking hyped, dude. And then Valentino just blew it.
Tell me about
You were
it.
counting your money. That's why I
Oh
sat
my
there with
God.
the first thing I did when I got to Vegas was I started placing bets there, like separate of all the premium, all that stuff. And I had a parlay. I put like $160 on to win $4,000, and it was like a 7 or 8 leg. And Valentino was the last one. I was already counting my money. I was already feeling good. I already met Amanda. The night was going crazy. I had a $4,000 ticket in my hand to capitalize the night, and I was like, oh,
You met Amanda?
what?
You said you met Amanda? Is that what you said?
Excuse me.
Ah, look at that! No way.
How the fuck did you not know, Jacob? That his whole personality is that picture
Bro,
now.
Hey,
She was very excited. I can play the video. I can play the video for you.
All right,
She was
well,
very
that's
excited because I wore her shirt with her face on it. So she saw it and she was like, "Oh my god!"
no way.
Yeah, man. I'll play the video. I have no problem playing the video. So,
Hey, all right, I'll let you guys go though.
no. Here you go. Stay. There
What'd
you
you
go.
say?
Hold on.
He needs to show you this video. Zach is more pissed than anybody has ever been because Jacob's going to show this video.
Look at that.
And then we fist bump.
Look, you nutted right there, huh?
That fist bump was like, she got big hands.
Damn,
Okay,
bro.
relax.
I'm jealous.
Well,
Reach is
Noah,
next.
thank you for calling in. We genuinely appreciate you. Thanks for
Nice
calling
meeting
in,
you
putting the
guys.
camera on. This was awesome. I appreciate
problem.
your call back.
No problem.
We're going to try to do this every week as long as there's no weird circumstances, but thank you so much.
All right, guys. You guys have a good one.
All right, see you, dude. Zach, look how pissed this fucking guy is. How you doing,
Yeah.
Zach?
What's up, boys? How are you?
Good.
We're all right. How you doing? What are you in traffic?
No, I'm just waiting in my car.
All right,
I'm
at the
about
clinic?
to go train, so I'm killing some time.
Not,
Oh,
not
there you
weird at all.
go. What do you do? Train
Just
what?
jiu-jitsu. Just jiu-jitsu. I'm a
Okay.
jiu-jitsu nerd.
What
Oh,
belt?
shit.
He butt
Brown
scoots.
belt.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Can
All
I
right.
pay you to come to Texas and choke this motherfucker out, please?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Jacob, I have a question though.
All right.
So I always see the Ryan Hall hat, right? And I don't.
If you're gonna disparage Ryan Hall right now,
No, okay. I absolutely love Ryan Hall.
okay,
Like, honestly,
keep going.
I
Say it
love
more.
Ryan. But I don't get the meme. Like, what's the meme?
I honestly have no idea why he became the thing.
He's
that
a
he became
meme?
in my mind because like me, as I'm assuming you're talking about like me, like why am I obsessed with him so much?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I honestly there was like
Because Jacob's also a nerd, and there's a clear path to success.
No, I think it would start with like an argument with me and I think it might have been the Ilya fight that started, but I think it was before that. There was some discussion that came up, and I had watched him on a podcast on Lex Friedman's podcast or whatever. And I always thought he was like an interesting guy, and I always heard Joe Rogan talk about him when he talks about jiu-jitsu and like and Ryan Hall does weird, wild stuff. So then I like knew who he was ahead of time. So I think one of his fights was coming up, and I was like, oh yeah, Ryan Hall's the dude. Like trust me, he's the dude. And he became like the lock of the week type of dude. And then ever since then, because he is such like a weird, awkward guy, that I just kind of stayed attached to him. And he's still my guy. I mean, he was about to, you're in jiu-jitsu. You saw the heel hook he was about to land on Ilya.
was right
there.
there.
He was on his back. He might have got a little bit of unconscious,
there,
but
bro.
I think he was right there with it. So
Hey, but Ilya's tough. So, that was a tough fight for him.
yeah,
Yeah, 100%. Especially, listen, you said you're a jiu-jitsu nerd. You're a brown belt, though. Can I cross my fingers and hope to God you have wrestling takedowns? For fuck's sake.
Okay, I have a bit. It's not.
Bit.
Oh shit,
Here's the
Imanari
Here's
roll.
the thing. In the jiu-jitsu rule set, you don't have to like wrestle well because they allow you to pull guard. You know.
Listen, I got my blue belt in 2003. I get it.
I did wrestle in high school though a bit, but I don't use it much.
Okay, so you...
Angelo hates you now.
I can't stand.
Angelo hates you now. You're a Ryan Hall fan and you pull guard. Oh, my
You wear the
God.
bathrobe?
I do both, but I wear the.
Oh,
bathrobe.
for fuck's sake. So I started jiu-jitsu in 2002. I got my blue belt in 2003, and I refuse to wear the bathrobe. I can't stand it. I spent my whole life wrestling, so this drives me absolutely nuts. And back then, in like the early 2000s, to get promoted, it was gi or you're not getting promoted. Like they don't promote no gi. It just wasn't a thing. It wasn't until what's his name? Who's the trendy butterfly guard?
Oh,
Adam Morgan.
Joe
Eddie
Rogan's
Bravo?
friend.
Oh,
Eddie
Eddie
Bravo is the one who like made it socially acceptable to promote no gi grapplers. So that's why I stalled at a blue belt forever because I'm not wearing the bathrobe. Not happening.
Well, you hate me even more. I play a lot of lapel guard too, so you don't wear them.
This stupid bullshit. That is the most. As a wrestler, that is the most frustrating thing. It's just this. You're gonna curl it up, fucking pull it really hard, and then this hand's free. Oh, can I get the other one? No. I'm gonna reach over your back, grab your belt. Oh god, is that shit frustrating?
But I do compete in no-gi too, and I just actually.
All right.
So.
how'd you
Yeah.
do?
I got first, so.
I like the humbleness. You were hoping.
He was saying,
you were
praying
hoping
to
we
God.
were going to ask. You're like, yeah, I got first. Yeah, no big deal.
What state do you live in?
California.
Oh, okay. That's a large state. Are you competing in Nagas or Grappler Quests or what do you got?
This was IBJJF.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, congratulations to you. That's not nothing
Yeah,
in
you do
a
need to
normal
come here and
sized
choke
state.
this- you do need to come here and choke this dude out. Actually, pop his knee if you wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind seeing that and hearing that.
Now that stupid bathrobe
How
on.
do you had to wrestle? What's his name? The William
William Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angelo
That
was
whole
just-
thing started
20 minutes ago, Angelo was just calling him a pussy.
Well, I'm not disrespectful like that. Here's the thing. I'm from Connecticut. He is from Connecticut. I've wrestled my whole life. He's wrestled his whole life. I don't know William Knight from a hole in the wall, but we have a ton of mutual friends. So the joke was that I'll out wrestle him. But I'm also 100% positive I would out wrestle him. That's without question.
His last fight was amazing. So.
I
He
think
did
they should
nothing. He did literally
I think they
nothing.
should shine him back to the UFC and make William Knight versus Romanov. I think that's the fight to make.
That would be a good one.
Fight night, main event.
That Romanov fight was horrible.
At least Romanov shot a takedown, though. Like, William just stood there.
Yeah, that was
Like a
that was-
deer.
I don't even know what he was doing.
That's crazy.
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Yeah.
Literally nothing. Well, so you're just in the parking lot waiting for training to start?
Just waiting, yeah. Yeah, just waiting. I have to miss warm-ups, so.
There you go. There you go. Oh, no shrimp. Oh, Mr. Butt Scoot isn't going to shrimp across the mat 11 times and do the forward rolls, the front rolls, and the back rolls 11 times? Jacob has no idea what we're talking about. Because Jacob, I've said to Jacob many times, I'm like, seriously,
I don't like
dude.
being touched.
I will take you to, I'll take you. You come with me,
touched.
I'll take you. And, we'll make sure you get taken. He refuses to do any jiu-jitsu whatsoever. Refuses.
I don't like being touched.
You like it. You got like a nice slender build, like not too
slender. Tall. Slight. Right? You'd say slight, right? He's slight.
You could fit in a little shape.
Jacob's very slight. How big are you? I can't tell. You're either like 6'3" or 5'4".
No, I'm 6 foot, like 183 right now. I think 182.
Oh, that would be a tough roll. That'd be a tough roll. That's a tough roll.
I'm bendy though. I'm weird. I'm weirdly bendy with my legs.
That's the
How
worst.
flexible?
I actually hate.
Say more. How flexible?
I love rolling with.
Let him answer.
What'd you ask?
Flexible?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you fucking creep.
Like
Yeah.
slightly less than Brian Hall.
Oh.
Yeah, see, those are the toughest rolls for me because I would love, because for my, I'm like 6'3" 260 depending on the week. I love rolling with people my size or bigger because I'm 100% more flexible faster than most.
You like
of
to be
them.
dominated.
But if a roll with an athletic, flexible, smaller person is actually tough as fuck.
It's
because there go all of my you're not gonna fat boy me. It's not gonna work with somebody smaller and more flexible.
100%. The tougher guys are the smaller guys that are flexible because every time you think you're gonna pass their guard, their foot comes in and it's like, what the hell? The fat guys, the big guys, like they do one big loop and then they're tired,
Oh yeah, it doesn't bother. Even if they're in good shape, doesn't bother me whatsoever. Because
No, he's talking about
with the
you.
wrestling, yeah,
What do you
no, I
say?
know, I got it. With the wrestling base, especially a fat guy with the wrestling base, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna bridge out of this.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for calling in. Genuinely appreciate it. Do you have? Let's see the ears. Let's see the ears.
Yep.
That's just from jiu-jitsu? Good for you.
Well, one of them was from wrestling, the other one was jits.
Okay. Oh, you didn't drain him?
Oh.
All right.
I drained him. I drained him.
Jacob literally would go like this for months on end, hoping he would
I
get
get
something
cauliflower
going.
ear from fucking streaming 8 hours of some Saturdays.
For real.
Fucking marathons.
Well,
right,
thanks
boys.
for calling in.
Well,
We appreciate you, and good luck in training. If you're ever in Texas,
Let's try
let
to
us
work.
know.
Hey, your goal tonight is let's work some takedowns, okay? Let's try to work some takedowns.
Okay,
tonight.
Yeah, offensive.
Are you guys in Dallas? Or what's
Right outside of Jacob's in Frisco. I'm right next to
Whoa.
Frisco.
Oh,
So
okay. My buddy actually just fought in Frisco. I think it was PFS or something last weekend or something.
Oh, I saw
Jacob-
that being promoted. That's funny.
Yeah,
I saw
yeah,
that
yeah.
like come across my Instagram or something like that, and I saw it being promoted. I sent it to Angela. I was like, "Holy shit, there's fights in Frisco."
because Miranda Maverick's sister
Yeah.
was on that card.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I was actually gonna fly out and go, but I didn't end up. So that's nice to know you guys are in Frisco, though.
Well, if you do, hit us up, and if you ever want to go to Formiga's gym, let me know. I don't know if you know who Formiga is, but Google it. You'll figure it out. We'll hook you up.
All right, appreciate it, boys. Enjoy your night and enjoy the fights on Saturday.
All right. Thanks for calling in. Genuinely appreciate it.
guys.
See ya. See, Jacob?
I did like the humbleness of the he just was in the tournament, didn't say anything.
Oh, that?
How'd you do?
Yeah,
and then
no, I want that.
oh, that old thing. It wasn't even I won either. It was like I got first.
The cauliflower ears. Well, first of all, $2 super chat from Joey T after we fucking canned his ass for saying mean shit. Thanks for having me on and love y'all. No, and all love Jacob. I mean, you're the one who's got the beef. He called you short. I hear you, man. I fucking hear you. The cauliflower ear. So I do not have on this ear, a little bit on the inside. I do not have any discernible cauliflower ear whatsoever. And that's because when I compete, it's forehead first. I'm not grinding here. It's forehead first. Wrestled forehead
You have
in.
to look in their eyes.
Well, I'm not. It's none of this. It's no rolling. It's forehead
You have to
in,
look at it right in the
grinding.
eyes.
You like to, never mind.
Nah, go ahead. We're
No,
free.
no.
We're free and clear.
No, we're not.
No, I think
No,
we
we
are.
are not.
No one's
No,
watching
we
this.
are not.
I promise you that.
Ask him where he bets. My bad. I missed all these. Whereas Angelo is a bear. A lot of random comments. Guys, we'll hang out for another, it's been only an hour. We've had, 5 callers in an hour? It's not as good as last time, but it's solid.
Track record. I got Texas minus 12. They're up 14 with 3 minutes to go. I really need this. And then we're just Northern Kentucky plus 18.5 away from like $200. So.
Sorry, I missed all of these questions. Ask him how long he's been rolling. He said he was a brown belt. My experience to become a brown belt, 10 years.
10 years.
No, it should be a solid 10 to be a brown belt. Should be. I didn't ask him how old he was, but it should be 10. And if he has a wrestling background, maybe a little bit expedited, but I mean,
he's probably like 32, but he could have been like a good-looking 40. You know what I mean?
He's good looking now. That was a good looking.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I think he's like probably like 30, 32. But if he would have said he was 40, I'd be like, oh shit, yeah. It's a
because when wait, who was that just called in? That was Zach?
Man.
Oh, he says he's 26. How long have you been competing? 26. How long have you been competing?
I fucked that up.
Or training? No, he's a good looking dude now because he can pull off the shaved head.
Like, I say 30 or 32. So
you know what's crazy?
Rent a car.
He really can barely rent a car. So you're a brown belt?
17. He started at 17.
Get the fuck. I was gonna say you're a brown belt at 20. Oh, I would fucking smoke. Flexible? You want to call back in? We'll debate this. Oh, 6 foot, 185. I'm 26. Smoked.
My friend's
smoked.
A brown belt.
Absolutely fucking smoked.
23 years old. 23, 24 years old. Because his dad was so he was doing it like as a kid like. And he's 2-0 as a pro now. He has back-to-back under 1 minute submission victories. That's actually I mean, good for him. He's going out there doing what he needs to do. He's doing what he's doing. Yeah, I mean, you can't help it.
Yeah, exactly. And Zach, I'm just fucking around. Great job doing everything you're doing.
He's not fucking around, Zach. He fucking hates you now. He thought he hated you before, but now he really hates you.
Oh, I don't hate it. Why would I hate a guy that called in? Why would I hate a premium member who called in? That was a great call. No hate whatsoever. I mean, I would beat you in a straight jiu-jitsu match, but no hate whatsoever. Especially without a takedown threat. I'm starting 2-0. I'm starting 2-0, and then what? I'll get an advantage because I'll work the half guard. Then do advantages count? I'm not even gonna need the advantages. Anybody watching this that doesn't know how jiu-jitsu is scoring,
we'll get that match going, and I will give the ref so much money to make sure that he does not stop the match on a tap when that dude has you in like a fucking stupid like mounted Kimura or something bullshit.
First of all, if you're on top mounted Kimura, that's not even how it works. Second of all,
Islam stepped over to mount, and that's how he finished his.
Well,
Kimura, so
and
Khabib told him to do that. So
yeah, in all seriousness, the dude looked strong, thick neck, like skinny little prick neck means you're not doing shit. Thick neck, looks strong. But here's the thing: you can start on my back. No, I'll get the takedown. I'll be in your guard. That's 2 points right there. That's it. Like that. Honestly, that's it. I have spent my entire life not being in as good a shape as I should be in, which means I have perfected the stall. I've perfected the stall. On my feet, I can stall like a motherfucker. On top, I can stall. I have perfected the stall. The only time you're going to get like wild explosiveness is as soon as I shoot and if I'm somehow taken down. If I'm taken down, get me the fuck out of there. I need to be out of there immediately. Outside of that, I will stall all day. Elizabeth says she's 41, and Jacob is not okay with that. When Joey T had an issue with my age of 39, it felt very much like that Kevin Hart. You've seen that clip of Kevin Hart interviewing what's his name from Iron Man, and he says his age, and Kevin Hart goes, "Damn," and then he apologizes.
Jr.?
No, the black dude that they replaced. It was what's his name, and then they replaced him with this guy, Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle's a
fucking fantastic actor. Holy shit!
I agree. It is a hilarious clip of him saying his age and Kevin Hart going, "Damn."
movie I'm trying to remember right now. It's a Don Cheadle movie. That's fucking incredible. Don Cheadle movies.
I think they all are. $2 from Juice Man. Thank you very much, Mr. Juice. Anyway, so Zach, we were talking about his age. He can pull it off. Shaves his head, looks good. When I have to shave my head, because eventually I will have to.
Oh, it's Brooklyn's finest. The Rotten Tomato score is 44%.
I've got hair. It's not great. It's not awful. I do have hair. Eventually I'm going to have to shave it. When I do, I've got a tumor right here. It's a fatty tumor, but
is it cancerous?
No, it's a fatty tumor.
Oh, so not cancer.
No, I said it wasn't.
No,
right here, like
I think it was Crash. Actually,
I'm moving it around right now. Crash. That's not his movie. That's Sandra Bullock's movie.
What is he playing? I'm trying to remember it.
Crash is when there's like 6 independent timelines. Is Tiffany not home yet?
I think it's Crash that I'm remembering. I know Brooklyn's fine. I like Brooklyn's Finest. Even though I don't know why it's only got 44%, whatever. But I like Brooklyn's Finest.
Brooklyn's fine. I just had to text my own wife, "Are you here?" Because when I went out to get a refill, all the lights were off, and I know she worked till 7, but it's not 8:40.
There's been some abductions in the area lately.
Oh, dude, you know how many times she's been to Target in like a weird neighborhood, and she's like, "Stay on the phone with me." It's like, Jesus Christ, Tiff.
Well, better safe than sorry, Angelo.
That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
Heaven forbid you go above and beyond a little bit.
That's how I bid. Ignacio asked a question.
Oh, they're up 18 now, baby. We're doing it.
You did it, man. Congratulations. I think MMA Olympics would be weird because then you have to do amateurs. Like MMA Olympics would suck. Jiu-Jitsu Olympics would be solid. 100%. Do Jiu-Jitsu Olympics. That's a sport that there's no like universal governing body. So that could 100% be.
They do judo and everything else. So
yeah, they could do jiu-jitsu. MMA would not work because you literally can get paid. It's professional. Where obviously people get paid to compete in jiu-jitsu as well, but they don't really have contracts. So I would love Jiu-Jitsu Olympics. Just no gi. Fuck that bathrobe. Bathrobe's stupid as hell. Ignacio had a comment earlier. I saw it. Oh, here it is. You guys ever branch out to other sports or hire other bettors? Wow, what a fantastic question, Ignacio.
Oh,
so this is
everyone settle in.
You have a problem with what I'm doing with this business that is growing like a fucking weed, Jacob?
It's your business.
Yeah, so do you have a problem with how well it's growing? Because last I checked, you're getting a percentage. So the more it grows, the more fucking stupid hats and shirts you can buy.
Settle in, folks.
That's what I thought.
If you need to go to the bathroom.
Great. So great question, Ignacio. Jacob and I really appreciate this question. So what we're doing in the next couple of weeks, the goal is for UFC 287. We will have our website will be completely redesigned, and we will have the ability for other contributors to have their own premium page. Right now, when you log in, it's bets, mine and Jacob's. Picks, mine and Jacob's. When you log in, shut that off. Don't make me mute you.
You gotta talk over it, otherwise.
No, it's some copywritten shit that's gonna fuck shit up.
No, you gotta talk over it then.
I gotta mute you because that's copywritten stuff. You're gonna mess up the whole stream. I unmuted you. Anyway, so what we're doing is, starting for UFC 287, when you log in, you're going to get Angelo's page, Jacob's page. It'll be my picks, my bets, my stuff, Jacob's stuff. And that allows other content creators to come to our premium and offer their information. It's still going to be $10. We already have a couple people in the queue that hopefully will be live for UFC 287, but that opens the door. I am not an expert in freaking NASCAR, football, basketball. I am never going to be in a place where I can confidently give you picks or bets or anything like that for those other sports. But that opens the door for other creators in that realm who can give quality content, picks, bets, fantasy plays for those sports. It opens the door for them to come into the We Want Picks premium and provide that content. So If you are one of those content creators, if that's why you were asking, go to the website, click apply to be, I forget what it is, affiliate, something like that. If not, over the next however long, we're going to be rolling in people who know what they're doing, know what they're talking about, and that may include other sports as well. All right, I'm done, Jakey. Jacob, I'm done. You can talk now. We'll give this another 15 minutes.
I was responding. I guess I can just respond. I was responding in the chat, but I guess I can just respond. Because Walt Fry says Jacob has had horrible picks lately, but I'm only up fucking 13 units the last 2 weeks. So
that's what's so funny. That's always the debate. The difference between picks and bets is always very interesting because, and it's funny, I had this debate with Josh, our web guy, today. Because we're designing those. Actually, I have to sit with you tomorrow, Jacob, and show you the individual pages. Oh, Tiffany is here. You and I have to talk tomorrow so I can show you what your individual page looks like and figure out what you're committed. You're committed. This is the fucking. I'm trying to run a business.
No thanks.
And
no thanks.
This is what happens when you deal with. Would you call yourself an artist?
Let me address the lock of the week thing too, real quick, because people are giving me all sorts of shit on that. Was it 5 weeks ago? I had Jekka. That was the last bad pick. Because, well, instead of...
Julian Marquez got smoked.
Because after that, I had Alonzo Menafield, won the fight. He got the point taken away. So I had Alonzo Menafield, so I got that one right, basically. I got it stolen from me. Then I had Evan Elder, up 2-0 on the scorecards, in the third round of that fight, was winning that fight, dominating that fight, gets a cut, and the fight gets stopped. So that's another one that I miss, that is like, okay, he misses. Then my lock of the week gets canceled. So it's canceled. So I actually 2 of them gets canceled. So then I just don't even have a lock of the week. Then the next week I have Julian Marquez. Guess what? No underdogs on that card won except for Alexa Grasso, and
who was a
was
plus.
Pick her.
So if you picked her, people would have shit on.
There's nothing I could have done in that situation for the underdogs. I was screwed. So then last week I have Tyson Nam. That was a bad pick, but it's really only been one bad pick. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. People are acting like I've missed 12 in a row. It's crazy.
I've said this to a few people. Jacob going 10-0 or 0-10 for lock of the week are both the same. Because you can pick I'm going to fade Jacob lane and make a ton of money, or you can pick this dude knows what he's talking about lane and make a ton of money. So either way, people want to give you shit about lock of the week. Since we've been tracking it,
I put myself fucking out there too. If you want to be honest with nobody else, everyone else is like, oh, your lock of the week. There was probably people that had lock of the week was Shevchenko. You know,
people put their locks as
because
favorites.
people love putting locks. I'm putting myself there. Every single fighter I pick is supposed to lose their fight. Every single one I pick. And I get it more right than not. And I hit 10 in a row. And if you can hit 10 in a row, which I know you fucking can't, then you can talk shit. Until then, shut the fuck up.
Here's your, I'll just share it. Fuck it. Why not? Here. Let me share it. Why not, Jacob, right? We're both drinking. Both of us are drinking. We're both drinking. Both of us are drinking. Nope, not messages. Whew, definitely don't want to share that. Chrome does not have permission to access your screen. All right, fuck it. That's not going to happen. Anyway, Jacob's lock of the week is up 17 units since we've been tracking. I'm going to read these names very quickly. And every single one of these picks outside of 3 times have been underdogs. 3 times they were favorites. Pat Sabatini, underdog. Ryan Hall, favorite.
As he should have been.
Melissa Gatto, underdog. TJ Brown, underdog. Gennaro Valdez, lost. John Castaneda, underdog. Gloria DePaula, underdog. Joel Alvarez, one of the most embarrassing dog shit lock of the weeks of all time, lost. Marina Moroz, underdog 1, plus 170. Guido Canetti, underdog 1. Arnold Allen, underdog 1. Luis Saldana, underdog 1. Mickey Gall, Mark Madsen, those were bad. They lost.
Right.
Oh, no, sorry. Kay Hansen and Mickey Gall. Because you put them on the same card. You've never won when you've done 2.
That was 3 on the same card. Mark was on. That was almost, and that was a close one.
I skipped a few there. Jordan Wright lost. Melissa, this is a rough streak. Here we go.
Finishes too. Most of those they got knocked out in the first round too. It's Johnny Munoz Jr.
This is a rough streak.
It's
No. I'll do it. Okay. She is in there. This is a rough streak, and then this is what sets off the 10 in a row. Jordan Wright, plus 165, lost. Melissa Gatto, plus 150, lost. Amanda Hebos, plus 150. Loss.
Well,
Okay, whatever.
She won
this
that
is This
fight.
is just straight facts.
I know, but she won. That.
Uros Medic won. A little bit of a shine, just a touch of light at the end of the tunnel.
She's fighting this weekend.
And then they fucking snatched it from your cold dead hands because Johnny Munoz lost at plus
Boom.
120.
In the first round, knockout.
First round knockout. Liang Na, first round
First round
stoppage,
knockout.
lost. Garam, not first round, lost.
Split.
JP Bays knocked
First round
out
knockout.
first round by a dude who's never knocked anybody out. Jacob was at his lowest point ever. I have him on the suicide watch. I'm sending cop cars to his house.
No, this is
for
when I said
wellness
'cause it
checks.
was- so we were gonna in that stretch. We were gonna give away. How much was it? 250. I think I was gonna give away $250 to somebody if my lock.
No,
won.
500. You were going to give away 500.
If my lock won, I was going to give it away because I was like in a stretch or something like that. And then I started losing so many times. I'm like, well, I do want to give away money to somebody. So then I changed it to if my lock loses again,
I'll give you 50
I'll
bucks.
give you $500, and then I won 10 in a row.
You're 10 in a row. Here's your 10 in a row, and
Listen
then I'll
to
stop
this,
reading
everyone.
this.
Sit down and shut the fuck up. Listen to this. 10
Here's
in a row.
your
Nobody will ever do it.
Literally, listen, nobody
Nobody will
dislikes
ever
you.
do it.
Nobody dislikes you more than I dislike you because I know you. I think would you agree I know you better than anybody in your life? Better than your parents, your sister, your fucking video game friends?
Not my.
That's what I thought. Your dog,
No,
peanut
I
butter
was gonna
creep.
say my ex-girlfriend and then start talking about that, but I would probably just skip over that.
No,
so.
you're better off not doing that. Alex Behe, this is the 10
This is
the 10
in a
win
row.
streak.
Listen up, hey, sit up straight.
Alex Beheda plus 120. Saeed Kakramanov plus 120. Dustin Stoltzfus plus 113. Ludovit Klein.
First of all,
plus,
Dustin Stoltzfus is 1-4 in the UFC, and his one win was when he was lock of the week.
Ludovit Klein plus 375. Nick Negarenu plus 170. Myra Buena Silva plus 120. Nate Landwehr. This is when he fought, what's his name?
David
Plus
Onama.
plus 285. Leon Edwards by the skin of your teeth plus 315. Nathaniel Wood plus 125. Dennis Tululian plus 125. That's really what in that stretch. Just that stretch there. 18.68 units of net profit.
And
in
if you
that
would have taken
stretch.
that and doubled your bet every time, you would have been a millionaire. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's what somebody said.
Literally.
Yeah, if you put $100, they said if you put
literally could've made
$100
somebody
on the
millionaire.
first one.
Yeah, and just double it and double it and just.
But
keep
who the
adding
fuck
on.
would do that? That was stupid. That would be stupid.
Well, somebody that trusts me.
Well, and since then they would be living under a bridge. All right, Jakey boy, we'll give this 7 more minutes. If somebody calls in, we'll take it. If not, no big deal. No big deal. Are you streaming Saturday? Before you answer,
Yes.
Saturday was going to be a weird day because it's in the middle of the day. I have a wife. I have kids. It's not necessarily a peaceful environment when there's kids around. And you were going to stream. Casey said, nah, no way. Bo said, nah, no way. Then all of a sudden, Bo is like, hey, I talked to my wife.
Jacob's not going to be there? Yeah, I might be able to make it.
Yeah,
And then Casey's
but-
like, oh, I said I'm streaming. Casey's like, oh, wow, my Saturday just got
Yeah,
very
now all of a sudden people are like, I think I
wasn't
can
there
make
for
it.
285, and they were like, wow, this is a lot more fun. This is a lot
Now
more
all of a
fun.
sudden people said they can make it, and I was like, Tiff,
Because now
my
Bo
wife.
can be the smartest in the room. Casey can be the best looking in the room. So their egos are really pressed up when I'm not there.
I mean, honestly, and Joey T's calling back in again. Another trash camera angle. It's only it's a bad camera angle, Joey. Like here, just check out chicks on Instagram and see what they do. Because underneath
Get your
is
tits
not
out, Joey. Get
yeah.
your
Underneath
tits
is
out.
not the angle, Joey. But real
You gotta
quick,
have a little bit of cleavage.
you peg that though because when you're not there,
You're supposed
Bo.
to just cleavage with lips. That's all you need. Cleavage with lips.
When you're not there, Bo does think he's the smartest in the room. And Casey, you know how Casey, like, he actually is just automatically the coolest in the room because he doesn't give a fuck about any of this stuff.
He is
This
so
dude
cool.
he doesn't
He
give a
is so
fuck.
cool. He doesn't give a
That's how you know he's the coolest one in the room. He doesn't give a shit. None of this means anything to him. He just wants to hang out.
Entertain. He just
He
lays
just
on the
wants-
couch during a fight that's stalling for 30 seconds. They're up against the cage for 30 seconds. And this guy on the couch laying down just goes, Entertain me.
Dude, he sat on my giant fucking sectional couch, took up 4 seats, had his legs over the side. He doesn't give an absolute fuck about anything. And that's how you know he is officially the coolest one in the room, because he doesn't care. And he's been cool and good looking his whole life. And honestly, it's kind of fucking annoying, Casey. And he's just good at, here's an annoying, everybody watching this has somebody in their life that's just fucking good at everything for no reason.
And I'm that
Jacob is surprisingly, I'll give you credit.
Casey can't even throw a fucking frisbee.
He cannot throw a frisbee.
If you can't throw a frisbee, you're not a fucking athlete. I'll tell you that.
Jacob is surprisingly good at stupid shit. Like Jacob you have phenomenal.
Tell how good I am at cornhole.
Well, you play a lot of video games, so your hand-eye coordination is very good.
Thank you.
It's a really stupid fucking way to have good hand-eye coordination. Well, but you have good hand-eye coordination.
I'm the best cornhole player in Texas.
Casey played D1 baseball, got a full ride to a very big D1 school, OU, played in the World Series of baseball, and is good at everything we do except Can Jam. And it's so funny because he's been good at everything his whole life. And you can see it in his eyes. He cannot handle
the thought process of when he
sucks at Can Jam.
Frisbee. I mean, it's like you could tell he's just trying to think through like every motion. Like, okay, if I'm swinging a bat like this, I've got it coming down. I'm throwing it like this. My wrist, what's my wrist supposed to be doing? And then he lets it go and just wow, or he just throws it straight in the ground.
Because I'm
like,
unreasonable,
man.
I'm unreasonably good at Can Jam. So Can Jam is my go-to of like, oh hey, you want to play a drinking game in the yard? I will level you. Can Jam is my go-to. But then we play wiffle ball, and it's very annoying to play wiffle ball with him. Very annoying.
That guy tries too hard.
He throws so fucking fast. It's very annoying.
He's what we would call in the video game industry a try-hard.
Well, and then what makes him...
He's a threat.
What makes him a
sweat?
I don't know if that's a thing. Somebody just called me
that means somebody's like trying so hard at video games that they're starting to sweat. He's such
well,
a
it's
sweat.
funny. It's funny that you explained it.
It's
funny you explained it because this dude just called me a boomer, so that makes sense. But then we go golf. I don't golf, and it's weird that I don't golf because I'm from Connecticut. I'm from like a nice area of Connecticut too, like two popped collars, Connecticut, pastel shorts, boat shoes, Connecticut, and I don't golf. 80% of my friends are scratch golfers. I don't golf. But I go golfing with you and Casey. Casey's crushing it. We golfed twice. One time you did really well. One time Casey did really well. And the first time was when Casey did really well. And we're like, how long have you been golfing? He's like, 3 years. So I said, Jesus Christ, fucking 3 years? And you figured this out in 3 years? So
golf's a tough one.
Well, I know those super athletic people are annoying as fuck. Joey T, Jesus Christ, you got to fix this camera angle, man. This is not flattering.
I'm usually on my computer.
All right, dude, just lift it. Just lift it.
Oh, shit.
It's a little better.
Gee,
Whoa,
you went 75 pounds right
Yeah, you went from Joey T to Joey Swole with 8 inches of elevation on that phone.
That was incredible. Holy shit.
Real shit.
So why are you back?
I was actually talking to Jacob for the whole Ludovit Klein because I believe that was the Mason Jones fight, right?
It was.
He beat his ass.
That was the card where now people, if you guys don't know, that's the card that I actually tied the 3-way to get the 50K.
Oh, crazy.
So I know there's times where people bullshit Jacob on some dumb shit. Don't do that. If you can do
it honestly doesn't get to me. I act like I was mad there, but I do get frustrated when people say it's shit because I know it's not. I literally have just lost one. I mean, it's like, what am I supposed to do? But when it comes to comments and stuff like that, especially the live stream, it's like they just start piling into it. I see the number jump to off like 300. There was, I think the
numbers when you do your lock of the week.
I think the Jekka loss. I had like 350 viewers, and then it got to like 450 or almost 500 when it spiked just for my lock of the week reaction and stuff, and people just start piling on. So it doesn't really get to me. Angelo can't handle that stuff, but to me,
here's my thing. You're from Tennessee. You live in Jersey, but you're from Tennessee.
Yep.
My initial reaction to any pushback is attack. Like that is I want to bury you. I want to kill you. I want to that's it. You're done. You're dead. I will bury you in this ground, and there's going to be a documentary about you. That is my initial reaction to everything, including random internet trolls. Jacob has guided me. He's like the ghost in what was that?
I'm Casper.
No,
that's actually a good analogy because I'm very white,
pale as fuck. No, what was that? There was that
kind of
show,
angelic as
Touched
well.
by an Angel. You're the angel in Touched by an Angel, guiding me through.
If you build
composure.
it, they will come.
That's not Touched by an Angel. Guiding me through. So like, because I'll see comments and like my initial reaction is literally eviscerate you, say every word that'll get me canceled, like done. And then I'm like, take a deep breath. What would Jacob do? And then I just, jerk off to my own asshole in the mirror. And then it's like, that's what Jacob would do. And I move on with my day.
That was a full admission there, so.
But I'm big robots, though. I followed, Joe Holmes on Instagram. And he ended up sending me one of his shirts for free. And he went onto
Joseph Holmes sent you a shirt for free after he eviscerated Jacob and Jacob made a hat out of him.
It was before his fight where he got his ass kicked. And I told him I've been following him since before his Contender Series fight. And he's like, oh, cool, man, I'll send you a shirt if you want. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And after he lost, he had a live stream. And I was like, hey, man, how you holding?
Can I send you this shirt back?
Us. I'm like, hey, talk to my buddy Jacob. Like, who? He acted like he didn't even know who the hell you were. When I
Of course he didn't, though. Of course he didn't.
Yeah. Like, Jacob who? I'm like, Mr. Jacob Lyons. Apparently you threatened to kick his ass.
He did for sure. All right, Joey, I'm going to shut this down. Thanks for calling in twice and work on your camera etiquette. We can get you Joey Swole. We can get you to Joey Swole. It's just a couple of angles, some different lighting, elevation, and you're good to go. What's happening? Oh my God.
Oh shit. Oh, is this here we go? Get ready with the. Oh shit.
What does it say?
Oh, it's a We Want Picks tattoo. Honestly, I would get a restraining order, I think.
If you had a We Want Picks tattoo, Jacob, you should get a We Want Picks tattoo. If anybody gets a We Want Picks tattoo, I will send you $1,000.
How big?
That's a real offer. At least 6 inches by 6 inches.
That's what she said.
I will. Well, 6 inches is actually that's 6 inches. 3 inches by 3 inches. You get a We Want Picks tattoo, not henna, permanent forever tattoo. I'll send you $1,000
while it's still red.
And you need video evidence of them putting it in. I will send you $1,000. Jacob,
Joey's literally about to go right now. I might go get one. Hell, shit. Fuck.
Jacob, would you have an issue with me? Because you get net revenue, so that would come out of. You wouldn't have an issue with that. A We Want Picks tattoo. We made it.
I just get it myself.
There you go. All right, Joey, I'm kicking you off. I'm hitting some super chats, and then we're going to bed.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
Arrivederci. Hey,
okay, I'll do it right now. Look, there's like 4 people who are like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, this is to Jacob's rosaries. Joey, you wear just fucking rosaries around?
Shit. No, this is my hoodie.
That's a rosary. What do you mean that's my hoodie?
What are you talking about?
Are you looking at your girlfriend right now?
The necklace.
Oh, yeah. No, I always wear this around.
There you go. Yeah. Up, down, left, right. Yep. That's how I grew up. All right, see you, dude.
Elizabeth, you're not going to do shit.
What'd she say?
She just empty threats.
Okay. Here, let's hit up a couple of super chats.
How old she is? How old do you think Elizabeth is?
Older than me, younger than my wife. Hopefully Tiffany didn't hear me say that. $1.99 from Degenerate UFC saying, tailing Jakey Boy's $1,000 bet on Leon. Jesus Christ. That's the end of the super chats from Degenerate UFC fan. Thank you very much for the $2. I'll send it back. If that bet misses, I'll send you your $2 back. Let me know. I'm serious. $2 from Jimmy the Genie. I have, with no E, 287 seats in the either American Top Team, but probably not. Most likely the AT&T.
No, I think it is AT&T. I think that's Sauce on
well, they don't get a section. Anyway, for you guys, fire seats. You want to fly out to Florida? It's in Florida, Jakey.
Miami. Welcome.
You can
to
see your
Miami.
mommy. Thank you very much for that super chat. And the seat offer, $1.99 from Andres Luera. Love the show, boys. Hit the like and get premium. Thank you, Andres. And honestly, listen, we spend a lot of time pushing premium for bets and picks and all that. The reality is, if you just like the content and appreciate what we're doing, premium is what funds all of the shenanigans. So, you like us, you like the content, you want to be able to call into the show. We're doing a couple other things that I'm not going to announce just yet. I'm getting the hiccups. I've been drinking too much.
Wow.
Premium is going to be the heart of everything. Big Papa Bo, you guys watch the food vlog. I'm going to have my own seasoning soon with the brand on it, the whole thing, and premium members will get a discount. Jacob, should I give you a percentage of that?
I think it's 50-50, yeah.
It's definitely not 50-50, but I mean, I think I will, even though the reality is you don't even eat food, let alone.
I bought some chicken, some new seasoning today. It was a what's the seasoning called?
From now on, you can only use my seasoning.
I think it's like rotisserie chicken seasoning or something. I don't know if I ever had that on just regular chicken, because I just put chicken in a pan, like a skillet, and just kind of cook it like that. Or chop it up and cook it like that, and just throw it on a salad or something like that. But the rotisserie seasoning, it looked good.
Well, this is genuinely what's happening. I've already bought the domain. I've already partnered with a local company here in Texas that makes seasoning. We've come up with my own seasonings, a couple of them. The only reason it's not like ready to go yet is I can't figure out the effing label. Once I figure out the label, that stuff is ready to go.
There should be a spicy one that's called like salamander skin or something fancy like that.
Listen, let's hit up the people here. They know salamander skin. Listen,
salamander skin. It's got a little kick to it at the end.
Here's the idea. I'm not going to give away everything, but the idea is each individual. So when you buy seasoning, there's a spicy, there's a sweet, there's a steak, there's just a generic salt, pepper, ketchup. There's all of that. And it's funny you say this, Big Capper. Big Capper, I own hundreds of domains. We want seasoned, we want seasoning, we want seasonings. That's not what it's going to be called, but I own all those domains. Anyway, you're welcome. I have a strange ass name too, and I grew up in rural Connecticut, so I get it. I get the struggle.
It's not a weird name. Don't try to loop yourself in with people that have weird names. The hell's wrong with Angelo?
I was the only Angelo in Newtown, Connecticut. Still am. 39 years. Not another.
But it's not like it's a hard name to say. Like his is either Andres.
My
or
last
Andreas
name,
or something.
you muppet. My last name.
Well,
and you know how many work emails? I have a real job.
Hard? I mean, why is that hard?
It just is. People add letters.
People fuck up my name all the time. Lions. Anytime I'm Jacob Lyons, and then they'll say, because I'll say it fast, like Jacob Lyons. They'll be like, Blinds? Like, no. Lions?
It's like, yeah, you gotta be. The
what was that?
Yep.
Now do that again and explain why you just did that.
You said Jacob Blinds, and I'm yeah, you gotta be. To be attracted to you because you're a ginger. It worked.
Have we not ended this yet?
We're about to. No, you think this guy says I have a very Guido. I don't know what state you live in. I'm not even close. Half my family. There's names that I would kill for.
Someone said mine's his real last name. It is funny that like we do betting stuff. And it's a great last name to have, but yeah, it's my real fucking last name. I never really think about that. There's probably people that assume it's like a fake name or something. Because we do a lot of the betting stuff, so it makes sense. It's like when somebody has like a perfect stage name, you're like, oh, that's just my real name. You know?
My favorite, so years ago, so the OGs here know that I managed professional fighters for a very long time, and the domain for my management company was WeWantFights.com. The name was Hero Sports Management. I was also going to branch out and just start an MMA gym. I didn't end up doing that. But I was trying to think of a name, and this was in the mid, like 2010-ish. And there's this Canadian coach. He died, but the team name was Team Tompkins. His last name was Tompkins. So it was Team Tompkins. And it just rhymed. It was perfect, Team Tompkins. Like, it just rhymed. It was perfect. Nothing rhymes with my last name. There's just nothing. Lines, though, is awesome. Lines. Lines with lines.
Well, that's what it was funny. I was
Jacob's
talking to,
Lines.
I was talking to Andy, and I said my dad was going to name. They want my original name was going to be Andrew, but my dad was looking out for me because he said if it's Andrew, they're going to call him Drew, and then it's Drew Lines, so you can make fun of him like that, or they're going to call him Andy, and then kids are going to call him Dandelions. So he was looking out. They did Jacob.
There you go. Yeah, kids will figure it out. Here's what I got. I actually didn't get it as a kid, but I got it as an adult. As an adult, I worked in. I've got a tech background, and I worked in an IT department in this company. And one of my really close friends at work used to call me Anja Slow instead of Angelo, like Anja Slow, like a mental deficiency, and it just drove me nuts. So they'll figure it out. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We had, 150, 200 live callers.
A restaurant called Badetti Spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti, like Eminem. If I could cook like my mother, I would have an Italian restaurant. And we would be
give yourself some credit.
up.
You're a great cook.
I can cook meat like an American. I can't cook like my mother. Tiffany, though, my redneck wife, who hopefully can't hear me through this door, she cooks some mean Italian food because you know what she does? When my mother cooks, she pays attention.
The only thing I've ever had that she's had is like just that rice and stuff or whatever.
Dude, that is so funny. First of all, she is genuinely.
No, I think I had spaghetti. I think I was over for spaghetti one time.
She genuinely is a very good cook. Like, she just has that natural ability of like, yeah, this and this will be good. But she does make this dish called rice stuff. And it's just what her family calls it. But it's like rice and meat. And it's just called rice stuff.
It's just a random assortment of stuff, but it's good.
Actually is. It's actually very tasty. It looks horrendous.
It does.
And
it's like brown.
It's brown. It's gray. It's like gray meat with gray rice and gravy. It looks awful, but the name is awesome. In that, like, it sounds horrific, and it's just like what their families always called it, rice stuff. And it's like, so you don't know this because you don't come from immigrants. And neither does she, but she comes from like a poor family. And that's basically immigrants. I grew up eating tripe. You know what fucking tripe is? Cow stomach. Ever eat cow stomach? Pig's feet? You ever eat pig's feet? You're from the middle of fucking nowhere. I imagine you
my dad, he grew up on a farm. He worked at a slaughterhouse when he was like 18 years old. So he used to get fresh. He said fresh cracklings were his favorite, but he ate all that stuff. Yeah.
Dude, pig's feet in the Northeast, you can buy it at the grocery store. Here, I haven't seen it. But like, you boil it, you put lemon and salt on it. Dude, pig's feet is good.
I grew up eating. Did you see? I sent you the video of Sean Strickland eating chicken feet or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny.
Sean Strickland's funny. It's shocking he hasn't been canceled. So
wow.
Big Capper knows what tripe is. First of all, Big Capper and I don't get along.
We need bobsled in here. Because isn't the big Australian thing Vegemite or so? It's Vegemite.
It is Vegemite. I've been to Australia. I ate Vegemite. It's fucking awful.
That's what everyone that eats it seems like it's awful, but they love it. They just put it on bread, right?
You know why it's awful? We as Americans eat jelly,
right?
Jam,
right?
What's the other
strawberry.
one?
You give me toast with strawberry jelly or jam. Oh, I'm all day.
What's the other one? It starts with a P. Jelly, jam, preserves. Preserves.
Pumpernickel.
That's good as well. This tastes like just absolute. It is not sweet at all. At all. So you smear it on toast for breakfast. You're like, yes. And then you eat it and you're like, this is the worst thing I've ever had in my fucking life. Vegemite is fucking terrible.
Oh, there was my local sports radio show in Indianapolis. There was a guy that knew about it. I can't remember why he started trying it, but he loved it. And the other guy thought it was disgusting. So they would have a podcast like this. No, he would take like fingers full of it out and just was absolutely
disgusting.
loved it.
And you know what? Maybe it's disgusting because literally we're programmed, a bright red jelly-looking substance on toast. Yeah. And our brains are like, that should be sweet. And it's absolutely not. Gio said, have you had picanha? Of course I've had picanha. Picanha is that Brazilian, it's a cut of meat.
Boom.
It's
Obrigado.
typically how good. Yeah. Oh, congratulations is obrigado. Listen, I've been around enough Brazilians to what is it then?
It's not congratulations.
Exactly. It's congratulations.
No, it's not.
That's how they. The picanha is the meat on the skewer. You can get it at Brazilian steakhouses, and that's how they slice it. So.
Thank you. Obrigado.
All right, let's go.
That's what Amanda said that to me.
Obrigado.
When we fist bumped. Obrigado.
Okay.
Actually, she would say obrigada because she's female. That is the feminine version of the word.
Hey, congratulations, usted. You can use the formal with me because we're not close enough for you to say itu.
And you can call me Papa.
Thank you all for hanging out. Genuinely appreciate the 10, maybe 8, whatever callers we had. We have an enormous amount of premium members, and if you guys want to call in, become a premium member. The link will be in the Discord and on the premium page every Thursday that we're around. And you can call in, hang out like the others did. Thank you all very much. Appreciate the hangout. And Jacob, we'll see you Saturday for a live stream. You're definitely live streaming?
I would say that there's a...
Okay. All right.
Arrivederci. Let me talk?
I have to pee so fucking bad, and you paused, so forget it.
So, I will be... I'll just explain it real quick. I